Welcome, I'm TW. The text coming forth by day, the sacred aspiration of Kemet. In the sacred land of Kemet, what the world now calls ancient Egypt, there resound a voice eternal. It was the voice of a people seeking to ascend beyond the flesh, beyond the limitation of earth existence. When we read the ancient texts, when we listen carefully to the words carved into stones and whisper in temples, rituals, we hear not just prayers, we hear longing, a profound longing to become like the gods. The ancient of Kemet did not simply worship from afar. No, they taught to intimate the divine. They want to eat what the gods eat, to drink what the gods drink, to live where the gods live. To them, the end of the body is not the end of life. It was a sacred doorway, a passage into a realm of eternity, a return to the eternal force from which they came. This was no ordinary religion. This was religion at its highest aspiration. Not merely obedience, not merely rituals, but the desire to be one with the Creator, to dissolve separation, to embody the divine essence itself. The sacred union with the gods. The people of Kemet knew that to rise beyond the mortal form, they must clothe themselves in the attributes of the gods. They want to speak with divine speech, to see with divine vision, to move with divine power. And so, in their sacred writing, they declare, I eat the eyes of Horus. What does this mean? To eat the eyes of Horus is to take into oneself is vision, is clarity, is perception as sharp as the falcon's gaze. Horus, the one who defended his father Osiris, the one who restored divine order to the throne, the one who became the symbol of righteous kinship, of protection, of victory. To consume the eyes was not an act of flesh. It was the taking in of Horus' spirit, his strength, is the unwavering will. This is religion at its pinnacle. Can any nation, can any people be more religious than this? To strive not only to serve the divine, but to become divine. This was not arrogance. It was alignment. To be like the gods was to return to the source, to awaken to one's truest nature. Religion in its purest form, it's not blind obedience. It is conscious reunion. The journey of the soul. The Egyptian did not see death as an end. No. They saw it as a sacred initiation. The body may fall, but the car, the life force, would ascend. The bar, the soul, would take flight like a bird. And through the rituals, through the knowledge of the sacred texts coming forth by day, the initiate would rise to meet the gods, not as a servant, but as king. The question remains for us today. Do we seek only to worship? Or do we dare to become? Do we live as though our goals are merely survival? Or do we live as though our destiny is reunion? Reunion with the eternal force that gave us life. The ancient of Kemet left us a blueprint. They show us that true religion is not fear of death, but reverence for life beyond death. It is not merely bowing before the gods. It's embodying their essence. Until we too shines with divine radiance. So let us remember, let us aspire, let us eat the high of Horus, not with the mouth of flesh, but with the hunger of the soul, so that we may see clearly, act courageously, and return as they longed to return to the source of all creation. Thanks for dropping by. Blessing be with you always.